Welcome back. Now let us do a few more things. Till now you saw that we had tried to draw the point, and this will be a classwork to draw the line. Now let us try to see if we can create a mask on a channel. So you know that this Chelsea is the color image, and it is having the third dimension over here, RGB. So 0 correspond to R, 1 correspond to G, that is green, and 2 correspond to B, that is blue. So you can have some kind of thresholds like this also. So what is the meaning of this? This is all row and column, and this is the first channel, that is the red channel. So we are creating a threshold of all the red channel having greater than value 160. 160 has been taken randomly just to make sure that we are having a deep red. So this is the threshold having the deep red. And what we are doing here, in that threshold, the deep red, we are changing the color. So this is the color RGB. So making the R over 0, and at that point, whatever value of the green is, we are making 255, that is the extreme green, and blue also 0. So let us see, it should show the more greenish. So let us see, I'm running this line number 228 to 231 in one go. See, this is what it looks like. It means wherever you had said that that more red was there, that we have make it as a green. In this way you can also manipulate, or you can work with each of the channel wise. Okay, and now let us go ahead and start doing it. Till now you have seen that we had used CMap to convert to gray. But if you have the color image, you can also use this function to convert to gray, and you can also use this function to make it as a float. Because why do we need to make the float? I'll just explain in a minute. Okay, and so this 234 to 235 I'm running to getting the library, and 238 we are getting the image again fresh. Whenever you have to convert to gray, there are two ways you can convert. First of all, you can use this function RGB to gray. Second one is the multiplication. What it means, that if you multiply R by this, G by this, and B by this, then you will get it. And these things has come as per the research paper. This is there a lot. This is there on the internet and as well as in the reference. So why I have put it here, just to let you know that it is not a simple addition. It's not that around 33% of red, 33% of green, and 33% of blue, but there is a different percentage. And if you see the percentage, 715 to around 71% weightage is there for the green. And that is why if you have observed in many movie or all, if they have to take the film offline, they do it on the behind the green color, because they know that if green is there, they can easily replace the green color with others. So now let us go and see that if we do the manual multiplication plus the using library, is there any difference? Okay, so 239 is the manual multiplication factor, and 240 we are multiplying it. So we have multiplied. Let us see the shape of or this one. So after multiplication and the sum, so if you see what we have done it over here, we have converted as that float, because as soon as you multiply, all these are having the integer, unsigned integer, so that may become 0. That is a float, and then you multiplying over it. Okay, so this is having this much. So if you see that it has not changed, only the channel is not there. So at this point is the manual way to conversion of colorful image to manual, and in 242 to 243 we are converting using the library. So let us go and see how does it looks like. So if you see that we have the similar shape, there is no difference in the shape, that should be Now let us see how is there any difference in the look and feel. So 245 we are running and seeing if we have any difference. See, when we convert it to gray, it does not look any difference. And now let us see if mathematically that is there any error. So what we are doing, we are taking the difference, then absolute value of that, and taking the average. So 248. See, it is a very small number. It means there is no much difference if either you go ahead with manual or through library. And as for my advice, always go through this library. Manual I have just written it so that you are aware of it, that it is not a simple additive. And I hope you recollect, here I had used the word additive. Additive is not the simple additive, okay? It has some weightage, and this is the weightage, and this is as per the research. Okay, I hope it is going good till now. So now let us have the summary of few things which we have learned. Coordinate conventions. So we must know that on the top left, this is the center, this is the origin, not the bottom left. And on the right side, this is the width, and the bottom it is height. Image gives us the height into width, but actually we have been till now we used to learn about width into height. And in case of colorful image, the third dimension is for the channel. Channel will have the 3 color. And let us have that there are few more types of image. So 2D image I have explained. 2D multi-channel, that is colorful, also I have explained. 3 dimension, if you have a gray, so beside that beside row and column, you will also have the plane. This is the medical image, that in the scientific and medicals. And 3 dimension multi-channel, that is the 3 dimension colorful image. This is the 2 dimension colorful image. Plane will be the extra. So as soon as you go ahead, one more dimension will be added. This is the major difference between the dimensions. So if you see that if you can work with 2 dimension, you can work with 3 dimensions. So it is always my advice that even though suppose in your project you have to work with 3 dimension image, please see if you are able to work with 2 dimension, your algorithm is working fine with 2 dimension, then move to the 3 dimension, because adding 1 dimension will not change your logic of algorithm. There will be definitely some change, but if you can work with 2 dimension, you can work with 3 dimension. Please trust me at this point, and in your project if it is there, start with a simple. Start with simple means start with 2 dimension gray image. If that is working fine, then go ahead with 2 dimension multi-channel and so on. So start with a simple, then keep on going one level up, because if you directly start with this much, probably you will end up getting a lot of the few problem of the NumPy itself. But once you become expert, see after a few projects you will become expert, or few weeks you will be expert, then you can directly use this 3 dimension multi-channel or any image you are working with. But first you should be expert. On the day 1, please do not get into the more complex type of image. So that is as per my experience. Thanks a lot, and see you in the next one.